What you know no good. What you know no good. What you know no good. Good. You know the vibes. Let's do this. Let's get the show started. Run that intro.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What?
And live in color.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of GQTV, y'all. And I am your host, yours truly, your boy, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, GQ Jamal, y'all. And this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present. And I hope everyone is having a good summer. I hope everyone is having a good month. It's August now. Summer is just about over. The kids are finally going back to school. Everyone's getting right for school, whether it's elementary school, middle school, high school, or college. Everyone is just getting themselves prepared for school. Everyone's getting fresh, getting their school supplies. They're about to get ready to get back at those books, you know. But everyone's getting ready for school. It's August. Summer is about over. Fall is around the corner. But I hope everyone is having a good season, had a good summer. Like in every video I put out to y'all, dish to y'all, present to y'all, I just have to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my YouTube channel right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. Check out everything that comes from me. Your boy has been putting out work in. But yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop some comments, show some love, like my videos. I really appreciate it if you do. Make sure you go check out the Retro Brothers podcast with my boy, main co-host, 50 Grand, Rich Man Z. Y'all go check it out on Spotify. Episodes are on YouTube as well. Check it out. Go subscribe to my boy's channel. Show him some love. More episodes are coming in the future. I appreciate everyone who checks out the podcast. And also, y'all go check out my Patreon account. Check out my Patreon page for exclusive content, for exclusive reactions, reviews, etc. Go check it out. I really appreciate it if you do. Now, in today's episode, this is going to be an episode review type of video. I haven't reviewed an episode from the show in a minute. Plus, this is like fresh in my mind. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to review an episode from Martin. It's called The Breakup. It's a season 1 episode. Man, when it comes to this episode, bro, I have like mixed feelings about this episode. I usually skip this episode because, man, it's not like I hate this episode. It's like, it's one of those sad, emotional type episodes. Like, man, I usually just skip this episode. Plus the season 2 episode when Gina was going to go to New York. Then Martin proposed to Gina. So those 2 episodes I usually just skip. When it's on TV, I usually don't watch this episode. I just usually skip this episode. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this episode just like popped in my mind, and I talked about it on my YouTube like community board. If you like follow me on there, I did a little post on this episode, but I thought it would be like a good idea to talk about this episode because it's one of the like most. It's like one of the serious type episodes from Martin. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to this channel and you're just somehow just watching this video, I'm a diehard Martin fan. Martin Lawrence is my favorite comedian of all time. I love his movies. I love Martin. I'm a Martin head. Martin is probably like my top 2 favorite sitcoms of all time, next to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But yeah, Martin, the breakup episode. This is a 3-part episode from season 1. This aired back in 1993. Oh man, emotions, a lot of emotions was all over in this episode. There's so much emotions, but I'm mainly going to talk about the first part of the breakup, part 1 of the breakup. I might say little things from part 2 and 3, but mainly this is episode review from part 1. So yeah, let's get into it. Martin, season 1, episode 18, the breakup. Let's get it. So the episode starts off, I believe it's a Valentine's Day episode. And Martin and Gina, they give each other gifts. I believe that it's their like I think they've been together for like 2 years. I think I could be wrong, but yeah, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. Love is in the air, you know. And of course, you know, what do couples do on Valentine's Day? Besides, but nah, for real. What do couples do on Valentine's Day? They give each other gifts, like appreciation gifts. So in this episode starts off, it's Valentine's Day. Martin and Gina, they give each other gifts. I believe Martin's so cheap, bro. Martin gives Gina like bus tickets to Chicago. Hey, it's Martin. It's Martin, bro. But yeah, so Martin gives Gina bus tickets to Chicago, and meanwhile, Gina, she gives Martin a statue. So what's the statue? The statue is, I think it's a man's buttocks. So Gina gives Martin the statue. Martin looks at it like, Gina, what the hell is this? It's like, she was like, it's art. It's art. Like, man, in those early episodes, Martin was just insecure, selfish, borderline didn't really respect Gina like all that well. So Martin wasn't appreciative of the gift, but you know, he does his best to put Gina a smile on face, like you know, deep down inside he doesn't like the gift. Like Martin and Gina, they're two different types of people. Martin's more loud and obnoxious, and Gina's like what is Gina? Gina's more like sophisticated, like complete opposite of Martin. So yeah, so later on in the episode, Martin just looking at the statue, and I believe Tommy and Cole, they go over to Martin's they go over to Martin's apartment, and Tommy and Cole, they look at the statue that Gina gave Martin, and I think Tommy and Cole's like, Martin, what is this? Like, oh, it's just some statue that Gina gave me for Valentine's Day. And they're like clowning, like they all just clowning. They're just talking mess about the statue. And Martin was like, I don't know why Gina is like trying to change me, like trying to change me to be like her bougie father. So they're like cracking jokes about the statue, and they're like they're like singing the songs like doing the butt, like doing the butt. But yeah, so they're like cracking jokes about the statue, and they're like over here playing with the statue. Then here comes Gina and Pam. They walk into Martin's apartment. They see Martin, Tommy, and Cole. They're just having fun with the statue. They're just seeing them like cracking jokes and fooling around, and Gina's pissed. Gina's pissed. And she was like, Martin, like, this was I gave this gift to you, like I thought you would like it. Like, the least you can do is like appreciate it. Like, Gina, like, I do not like that artsy stuff you like. This is like he was just being rude to Gina. Like, prior to this episode, let's back up. Prior to this episode, in the first episode of season 1, Martin did not respect Gina. Like, he embarrassed her on the radio. Martin is like insecure. I think like couple episodes after that, he found out that Gina was making more money than Martin, and Martin was all in his feelings and insecure. He's like, man, I gotta protect my manhood. I gotta protect my manhood, and all that. Then I believe a couple episodes after that, he meets Gina's parents, and Gina's dad does not like Martin. Gina's dad was like bougie, but he did not like Martin. He did not like how he acts and how he represents and whatnot. And yeah, now fast forward to the breakup episode. Yeah, you can see like Martin was in the wrong. Like yeah, your girl gave you a gift. Like, the least you can do is be appreciative. That's where like a lot of people get it like messed up, because it's like, doesn't matter what the price of the gift is. Like, it's the thought that counts, you know. So that's where Martin messed up at. That's where Martin messed up at. Martin was telling Gina, man, Gina, I wish you stopped trying to turn me into your bougie, stuck up father. Then, oh man, hell broke loose. Like, that struck a nerve. Like, that's fighting worse. Like, yeah. Yeah, parents is off limits. Like, you cannot be talking about somebody's parents. But yeah, that struck a nerve. Then then Martin would just keep going and going and going. Then Gina finally snapped back. Then Gina was like, Martin, I wish you stop having me be like your mother. Like, stop trying to have me be like your mother. Like, Martin was, that pissed Martin off too. And he was like, take back what you said about my mom. Then Gina was like, take back what you said about my father. Then Martin was like, no, that's a fact. And Gina was like, no, that's an opinion. But your mother's mustache, now that's a fact. I'm like, oh, they was like going back and forth. Like they was going back and forth with each other. And Martin was like, man, let's just end this before I say something that I might regret. Then Gina was like, too late, you already have. Then Gina was about to, was attempted to walk out of Martin's door. Was about to walk out of Martin's apartment. Then Martin was like, oh yeah, Gina, that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna walk out like a bougie brat. Then get to stepping, Gina. Then Gina snapped back was like, Martin, I'd rather be a bougie broad than obnoxious big ear jackass. Like loudmouth, big ear jackass. Then you can hear the audience. The audience was going crazy. They was like, oh. And then Pam was instigating that whole episode. Yo, Pam was like, yeehaw, yeehaw, like neehaw. Yo, Pam was like, yeehaw, yeehaw. Oh man. And that made Martin like pissed off even more. Like, bro, like out of all the Get Out like gags, this was like the funniest Get Out moment. You can hear Martin's voice. Martin's voice like got high pitched. He was like, "Get out!" He was like, "Get out! Get the hell out!" He was like, "Get out! Get the hell out!" To Pam between. This episode and the Halloween episode, that was like the best Get Out gag moment ever, like out of that whole series. Once Gino was about to walk out that door, Gino's like, that cheap ass trip to Chicago is off. Then Martin was like, no, the whole relationship is off. Like the whole relationship is off. Everything is over. Now get the stepping. Like Gina walk out that door. That whole scene was just intense. Like, yo, man. But now, fast forward to like next scene, Martin is like crying. Martin is crying because he lost Gina and Tommy and Cole. Went up and check up on Martin. He's been at the crib crying for like a week and telling Martin like, yo, like man up, like Gina's gonna come back, and like so. And Tommy, he was just telling Martin like, man, just apologize. And Martin just Martin's not trying to apologize to Gina. Like Martin is stubborn. Like he ain't trying to apologize to Gina. So yeah, then next scene, Gina's crying too, and Pam, just like Tommy and Cole, just like, girl, like telling Gina like, girl, there's like thousands of men out there, like Martin is not it for you. So yeah, so now the final scene of that episode, it's nighttime. Martin's chilling at home, and Gina goes to Martin's crib, and you can see they're like apologizing, like, yo, like I'm sorry, I was wrong. And then you can see there's like a trash can. Gina noticed some stuff in Martin's trash can. And I believe it was like all of Gina's stuff. It was all of Gina's stuff in Martin's trash can. So she pulls it out one by one. Then she noticed that the statue that she gave Martin's like broken. The statue was broken in half. Oh man, Gina was livid. Gina was pissed. Like, Martin, like, I've been gone for like a week and this is how you do me? Like, you just throw all my stuff like it was trash. And Martin was like, I don't know why you gave me this gift in the first place. Like, you know I don't like art. Like you know I don't like art. Like, what I love to do, I like to crack jokes with my boys. I like to have fun. And Gina was like, man, Martin, you need to grow up. Like, Martin, you need to grow up. And then Martin, at this point, Martin did not get because he was just hurt. Like, he felt like what he's saying to Gina's not going through her head. Gina's like, Martin, you need to check yourself. Then Martin was like, you need to check yourself. Then they were like going back and forth with each other. They were like just getting loud, talking over each other. Then finally Martin had enough and he told Gina to shut up. I was like, whoa, like this is getting tense. Like, wow, that scene was like tough to watch because I never seen that in a sitcom. Like that scene alone, like I watched so many sitcoms in my day. I watched a whole bunch of sitcoms in my day, a lot of sitcoms, and that scene I never seen that in a sitcom where someone just told like their girlfriend to shut up, like in an argument. Like that was tense. That was like hard to watch. Then finally Gino's like, wait, like what are we doing? Gino's like, I'd rather be alone and happy than be in a relationship and miserable. Then Martin was like, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. Then that's when Gino stormed out Martin's apartment and they break up. Like that scene was just tough to watch. Like damn, like I never seen that in a sitcom. Like someone telling the girl to shut up. Like, so that was part one of the breakup. Before I talk more about this episode, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Y'all know I'm a diehard Martin fan. I've done millions of videos about Martin. I've done Martin skits. I've done Martin reviews. Go run it up. Check out my Martin reviews. Check out my skits, my Martin skits. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Now, the breakup. This is season 1 episode. Season 1, episode 18, part 1. This episode aired back in 1993. Of course, I was too young when this episode aired. When I first watched this episode, I was like in elementary school, so I'm like 7, 8, 9 years old when this episode aired on syndication on USA, and that episode was just tough to watch, man. I even as an adult, it's still tough to watch because I don't like seeing couples fight. I don't like couples going through trials and tribulations. Like I love couples I love couples being happy. I don't like couples fighting, like going through it. Like that episode was just tough to watch, and yeah, that episode was tough to watch. I usually just skip this episode and the season 2 episode when Gina goes to New York. Yeah, those 2 episodes I usually just skip. But I don't know what made me just think about this episode. I think this was a good episode. Like to be honest, it was a good episode. Just like one of those serious type. It's like one of those serious type episodes from Martin. I usually skip this episode, but I thought it was a good episode. It's like one of the better episodes from season 1. We really see Martin and Gina's relationship progress through the series. This is one of the this is one of the few times Martin and Gina they go through trials and tribulations. Every relationship goes through their ups and downs. It's really up to y'all. If y'all want to make it work, it's really up to y'all if y'all want to make it work. Like Like, I'm speaking for myself. Like, yo, I'm married. Like, um, every relationship goes through their ups and downs. Not every day is sunshine and roses. Not every day is Candyland and shoots and ladders and NBA 2K. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Not every day is sunshines and flowers. Like, every relationship goes through trials and tribulations. It's just really up to y'all if y'all want to like make it work. So I'm no relationship guru. Like, don't take advice from me. But yeah, but really what I'm trying to say and how I see from this episode, like we really just see Martin and Gina. They go through it and eventually they get back together. But that's the breakup episode. That's part one. Like, we see them going through their hard times. And like I said, I don't watch this episode. Like, whenever it's on TV or I skip this episode. Like, if I'm watching it on HBO Max or Netflix, I skip this episode. So I'll go to the next episode. But yeah, man. Yo. That argument at the apartment where Tommy and Cole and Pam was just instigating, like, man, that scene was intense, and you could hear the audience. They were like, woo! They were just, oh, they just could not believe what's going on. But yeah, now, do you think Martin was in the wrong, or do you think Gina was in the wrong? I get where Martin's coming from. Like, you shouldn't want to change a person from who they are. Like, you should accept them for who they are. But then, Martin, you didn't have to, like, disrespect the gift and just being immature about it and insulting Gina's dad. But then again, Gina's dad be talking a whole lot of stuff about Martin. But then again, Martin's mom don't respect Gina. So it's kind of like hard to say, but in this situation, I think Martin was just in the wrong. He was immature about it, and I think, yeah, he was definitely in the wrong. And so yeah, I'm not being biased, but yeah, Martin was in the wrong. But I want to know y'all's thoughts. Like, who was in the wrong? Was it Martin or was it Gina? Like, who was in the wrong? I want to know y'all's thoughts in the comment section. Drop the comments down below. Let's get it. If you remember this episode, drop a comment down below. Let me know what was your memories about this episode. Did you love this episode or did you hate it? Drop a comment down below. Let's get it. If you made it far through this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. If you have any shows, cartoons, movies you would like me, GQ Jamal, to review, react, roast, whatever, drop a comment down below. Y'all know I'm going to say this in every video. I'll close them out. Do not get fed if you do not comment. Drop them comments. It's that easy. It's that simple. I would love to make a video of your requests. Now, I just want to say thank you to everyone who just that subscribe to my channel. all my new subscribers. I want to say thank you for subbing my channel. All the OG subs, I just want to say thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all that just tunes in and watch my content. More content is coming here in the future. Y'all check out everything from me. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm gonna end this video. Till next time, this is GQTV, and I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, GQ Jamal. Until next time, everyone. Oh, what you know, no good. Nah, I'm just kidding. Till next time, everyone. Peace.
What? Go crazy on them. I see why they hating on you. Go crazy on them. I wanna put a